kick.
What's up, guys? This is Talkie Wings. I'm back. I'm alive. And I got a new video for you guys today for the first time in a long time. And I'm just playing some Minecraft Survival right now. I'm going to try making more videos like this. I'm going to keep them shorter than an hour. Like my normal videos run pretty long. So I'm going to try and keep these between 5 and 10 minutes. Of course, this one being the first sort of, I guess, episode you would call it, is going to be a bit longer. But it's actually going to be a like a solo story time series. And so when I say that, like when I say solo, I just mean like I'm not playing with Tic Tac or any of the guys. It's just kind of where I will tell you guys life stories. Alright, I want to apologize for not making any videos ever. Or like for a while now. I've been kind of hammered with schoolwork lately, and so I do want to apologize for that. Also, I'm playing Hunter Shader right now for the first time ever, and also again, not again, but I do apologize for the squeaky chair. If you guys can hear that. I did get a fantastic mic though. It's a Blue Snowball, or the Snowball by Blue or whatnot. It's awesome. Awesome, fantastic, I love it. Alright, so, yeah. I'm gonna just tell some life stories or whatnot and just chill with you guys, alright? Alright, so, first story that I might tell too this episode, depending on how long they take. So, my first story, and this is a good one. I like this story. And this story is 100% true, honest to God. Could not be more serious about this story and what happens in it. This actually happened, 100%. Like I swear, I swear this is true. A lot of people still aren't going to believe it, but it's true. Alright, so back in 7th grade here, it was a normal morning, alright? I woke up at about 7, 6:50 or whatever, 6:40, whatever time my dad came in to wake me up. That grammar. My dad came in to wake me up, and it was a typical morning. I got up, got dressed, went down, ate some breakfast, got my stuff packed up for the day. Oh, cool, the village. And yeah, it was a pretty normal day. And so I walked outside, you know, got my phone, got my headphones, walked outside, and just stood at the bus stop, waited for the bus, blah blah blah. So the bus comes, right? Again, completely normal. Completely normal. So I'm on the bus, alright, and I have my headphones in. I'm listening to my music, just hanging out, just chilling, and it's maybe a 20-minute ride from my house to my school, or not my current school, but the school I was at the time. It was maybe a 20-minute bus ride from my house to the school. I mean, when you factor in picking up all the kids in between, you know. So, about, I want to say 7 to 10 minutes into the bus ride, like obviously I'm just chilling, listening to my music, minding my own business, and through my headphones, which I do have cranked up pretty loud, mind you, people just start screaming. And I mean like screaming. Everybody's like freaking running to the other side of the bus, or like huddled on the other side of the bus, freaking out. Like everybody's making a big hoopla about nothing, or so I think. So I'm just like, oh, there's a bug on the bus, because yeah, there's been a bug on the bus before, and everybody freaked out like it was like somebody came on the bus, a freaking Terminator came on the bus. Yeah, come with me if you want to leave, you know. No, I mean, and so I was like, oh well, you know what, whatever. And so I just kept listening to my headphones, put my head back up against the window, because it was still early, you know, I'm trying to relax, you know, before the stress of the day. And so I feel like a number of sharp things on my head, like points. Like there's like a bunch of like tiny little like daggers on my head, and I'm like, what is this? You know, like it's not pain, it's just what? And so I'm just like, okay, whatever. And or I wouldn't say I was like, okay, but whatever. But I didn't like flail around or anything. I just kind of wondered, what is that? Because it was a very short time before I figured out what it was. That's about all I had time to do, was wonder what's happening. And so, as I'm wondering what it is, a bird jumps off my head and into my lap. A freaking little Ricky the Robin freaking decided to fly through the bus window, and I kid you not, flew through the bus window, landed on my head, jumped around in my lap, flew across the bus, landed on another guy's head, or not, I don't think it was on his head, I think it landed like on his seat or on his arm or something like that, and then flew back out of the bus. I didn't even have time to take my headphones out. And so, for the rest of the bus ride, everybody was just like in shock at what had happened. Sorry, my watch kind of went off. But everybody was like in shock at what had just transpired. And you know, my reaction to this whole scenario was, yeah, I went back to listening to my music, pretended it never happened. So yeah, but I did have a pretty crazy story to tell everybody that day. And so yeah, now I have a crazy story to tell you guys. What else is a brief story that I could go over? Because I don't think that story took very long. Maybe. Alright. Let me think of one. I'll try and think of a short one, or one that doesn't last too long. Oh, is this a temple in the side of a mountain? What? Yo, that's that. I don't know if that's what this is, but that's gonna be cool if it is. I don't know what this is. I'll probably fiddle with it some other time. I don't know. Anyways, actually I have the materials. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, so everybody was just shocked, and that was my, I think it was a Tuesday. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fantastic start to a Tuesday. Alright, next story is don't get me wrong, I have a lot of life stories. I do. I'm just kind of thinking of which one I want to tell, which one I have time to tell. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep them relatively short. Unless you guys enjoy listening and want me to make them longer, that's 100% cool too. Just tell me. Oh yeah, also, I hit 100 subscribers. And that's awesome! Just the sheer amount of you guys that do support me for the work I do, and especially sticking with me throughout this big period of time where I didn't upload any videos. I really want to thank you guys for that. That's awesome. I love you guys. And this is genuine. I really do. I really do. You guys are fantastic. I mean, I make this stuff for you guys. You guys are the best. I have more subscribers than I have friends. But actually, I'm gonna consider you guys my friends. You guys y'all my friends. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, I have a lot of good stories. I really do. Oh, I got another short one. Alright. This one's gonna make me and my friend look mean, but it was pretty funny. Alright, so I actually as a school sport, I did swim team, and I feel like I was pretty good at it, but that's besides the point. Alright. So on the bus ride back from one of the practices, it was one of our I think it would have been one of our morning practices that we did. We didn't do a lot of those. I mean, not like a lot of mornings where we actually swam. What we did during the school week was every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we would go to the we would get up an hour early, so I would wake up at 5, and I would go to school at 5, and we would go to the weight room and lift weights for an hour before school, and then swim for 2 hours after school. And that was every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we did morning practice, like every so often we would do like a morning practice, like if we were off a Monday or had a week off or something like that, we would do like a morning practice, you know, like the first day of the break, you know. It wasn't a big deal. They were fun. So my two friends, alright, we were all sitting in the back, just chatting, just yapping at each other, just hanging out, you know, just kind of broing out. And so the first guy, call him Mike, alright, and then the second guy, we'll call him Phil, alright. So Mike, and he was like, yeah, it's fine, and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's good. And he's like, I kid you not, he just shrugs, he just shrugs, and pops it in his mouth, just, meh, done. Me and Brad, it was bad. Me and Mike, we just cracked up. Alright, we just cracked up. Bad. We were bad. We were bad. It was so bad. Because, like, it was there, like I said, at the start of this one. So we don't know how long it had been there before this season. And I'm not sure that anybody really wants to know. So, we're like, oh no, dude, that's been on the floor for like for months. And so he just spits it out. He's like, "Bleh." I'm done. I can't. And so we're like, wow, you're an idiot. And he just goes back to playing the game on his phone. That's a story of how terrible I am. I'm gonna get better at my storytelling. I am. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video might not have been the best gameplay, but I'll work on that. I kind of get distracted or caught up in the story, but I'll work on that. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching and sticking with me through this lack of videos. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I will be uploading more videos. Obviously, I'm back. I'm good. I'm going to try and like I said, upload more regularly, or upload more at least. Subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good one. Peace out.